Welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. Today you'll see that Calypso does not have a carburetor. That's because the new carb came in. So those of you who didn't see the episode where I was rambling about this carburetor, it is custom built per my application here. Basically stock lower end 302, 185 AFR heads, B cam, and weigh-in 177 blower. So what they put together for me was a 750 double pumper with the power valve reference in the side. Very similar to what I did here. Let's spin this around. Try not to get you guys seasick. I did the same thing on this side, if you remember seeing that video. So basically the reason you do that is because you're with a blower application at the base plate, there's vacuum all the time, and your power valve will never open on a standard carburetor. So you have to bypass that or plug that orifice and route in a new port into the chamber where the power valve lives. And on my car, I tapped into a plate on the back of the manifold. Here we go. Show you this instead of my face. Yeah, there we go. And that way it'll still read manifold, or it'll still register vacuum. Yeah, when it goes to boost, you know, it's already open, but that's the workaround for that. I screwed something up though when ordering this stuff and talking to the guy. I guess I didn't mention I had power brakes, so there's no power brake port on the bottom of this carburetor. So gonna have to get creative. Couple different ways we can do that. I could port or drill and tap for a port in the intake manifold. Not loving that idea. Could possibly alter that plate in the back where the they may put a T, or open that hole up in the plate of the intake where the power valve reference goes. Maybe put a T in that. It's probably the smartest idea so far. Other idea, easiest idea, is buy a carb spacer that's thin enough that the carb will still fit under the hood, and then have that like drill and tap, or maybe they make one with a port in it for the brake booster. I don't think I really have a lot of room under the hood. In fact, I know I don't have a lot of room under the hood, so I don't know if that's a real good option. So I'll probably start out with the least evasive way and take that plate off and maybe put a T, because I believe I drilled and tapped that plate for 3/8 NPT. So if I take that single barb off of there and put a T on there, and then run one hose to my vacuum booster and one to this, I think I'll be all right. Should work in theory. Anyhow, the carb is not going on today. Was all geeked to come out here and do it. Cut my finger and raring to go, but didn't get there. But that's all right. Yeah, that's all right. So wanted to mention coming in January, I believe, I will be a guest on the Mustang Owners Podcast. Really excited about that. I went to a car club meeting, the Michigan Owners Club Southeastern Michigan, or MOCSEM, and met the two guys that put on that podcast, and just started chatting, and they're like, hey, would you be interested in coming on this podcast? And heck yeah, I'd love to. So we're going to talk about cars and Mustangs and whatever else for 30 minutes or so. And I believe it's going to air January. So just couldn't sleep the first night, after I heard that news. I'm like, what am I going to do? Oh my gosh. I mean, they've had names on there like Jack Rouse, John Coletti, like who the heck am I to be on this podcast, right? But I'm very, very thrilled and honored to be a part of that. And that's one thing I wanted to mention was, I enjoy like so many different aspects of the car culture, the building on this one, the driving on that one, and the clubs. And if I could just, relay to anybody that's into cars to join your local club, get involved. I really want to get involved deep in this MOCSEM. Everybody there was just so welcoming, and they have so many great events. And like one of the things that I really enjoy about the cars, obviously besides just the cars, it's all about the people. It's the relationships and the people. I've said that a million times. I mean, again, if you're regulars, you know this stuff. So really looking forward to it, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Get out and join a club. Get involved. It's the people that count. What else I want to mention? Oh yeah, I apologize for the late video. I usually like to do them on Sundays. Sundays are usually the wind down day, and after church and all that. But this past weekend, I was in Indiana with my wife and daughter, and we attended my stepson's wedding. So congratulations, Zach and Cassidy. It was a beautiful ceremony. Weather was just perfect, super sunny. A little bit on the cool side, but it was just right. If you wanted to cool down, you could step outside. It was a beautiful ceremony, and I wish you guys the best of luck, and look forward to seeing you soon, actually, when you come to town for Thanksgiving. So anyhow, again, I want to thank everyone for following me and in my journeys and stupidity on certain things, as far as screwing stuff up. I'm not an expert. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just a guy that likes cars and fiddles around, and just loves every part of it. Even when you're dumb, now I get to figure something else out. It's just the way it works. A little bit chilly out here today. I did have the heaters running for a while, but obviously I can't run them and tape at the same time. Tape, that dates me, right? But please like and subscribe, and stay warm with hoodies. We got some hoodies, got some t-shirts, and I just ordered some beanie style caps and regular baseball style caps. Baseball style, they're all cloth all the way around. They're not vented or anything, but they do have the adjustable strap on the back, so it's one size fits all. And the beanies are one size fits all too, but they're not the cuffed style. They're just the pull down style. I find those are a little more popular than the kind you roll up like you had when you were a kid. But anyhow, that's it for now. I'm gonna go in and warm up, and probably see what else is going on the old YouTube there. But until next time, guys, thanks for watching.